The Bermuda Triangle. It's a name that sends shivers down spines. This area in the North Atlantic Ocean is shrouded in mystery. It's known for unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. The triangle is loosely defined. Most place its points at Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. For centuries, stories have circulated about strange occurrences within this region. There are tales of compass malfunctions, sudden storms, and ships vanishing without a trace. The Bermuda Triangle has gripped our imaginations. Is it cursed? Is there a scientific explanation? Or is it just a coincidence? The truth remains elusive. One thing is certain, the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle continues to fascinate and frighten us. One of the most enduring mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle is the disappearance of Flight 19. This incident, more than any other, solidified the legend of this enigmatic region. December 5th, 1945, dawned like any other day at the Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale in Florida. The sun was shining and a gentle breeze blew off the Atlantic. It was a perfect day for flying. Flight 19, a group of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, was scheduled for a routine training mission. The flight was officially designated as Training Flight 19. This seemingly ordinary training exercise would soon transform into one of history's most baffling aviation mysteries. The mission was straightforward. The 5 Avengers were to fly east for about 160 miles, then north for 40 miles, and finally back to base on a 77-mile southwest leg. This route, known as Navigation Problem Number 1, was a familiar one to the pilots. It was a routine training exercise designed to hone their navigation skills. The flight was under the command of Lieutenant Charles Taylor, an experienced pilot. He had 4 other planes under his charge. Each Avenger carried a crew of 3, a pilot, a navigator, and a radio operator or gunner. The men were eager to complete the training exercise and return to base. Little did they know they were embarking on a journey that would forever be etched in the annals of aviation history.
The crew of Flight 19 was composed of young men eager to serve their country. Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the flight leader, was a seasoned pilot with thousands of flying hours under his belt. He was known for his skill and composure in the air. Despite his experience, there was an air of uncertainty surrounding Taylor that day. He had only recently transferred to Fort Lauderdale and was unfamiliar with the local flying area. The other pilots were equally eager to prove their mettle. They were young men full of ambition and the desire to excel in their duties. The crews boarded their Avengers, confident in their abilities and the reliability of their aircraft. The TBM Avenger was a formidable aircraft for its time. It was a large, single-engine torpedo bomber used extensively by the U.S. Navy in World War II. The Avenger was known for its ruggedness and long-range capabilities. At 2:10 p.m., the 5 Avengers roared down the runway and took to the skies. They climbed to their assigned altitude and headed east over the Atlantic. The weather was clear, the visibility excellent, and the flight proceeded as planned. The young men and their Avengers were airborne, their spirits high as they soared above the sparkling waters of the Atlantic. None of them could have predicted the strange and terrifying events that awaited them. The initial leg of the training mission went smoothly. The 5 Avengers flew in formation, their engines humming in unison. As they approached the end of the first leg, Lieutenant Taylor reported a problem. His compasses were malfunctioning, and he was having difficulty maintaining his course. This was unusual but not unheard of, especially in an area known for magnetic anomalies. Taylor contacted the control tower, reporting his compass issues. The tower personnel tried to assist him in re-establishing his bearings, but their efforts proved futile. Taylor's transmissions became increasingly disoriented. He reported that everything looked strange and that he couldn't be sure of his position. The control tower picked up Taylor's growing anxiety in his voice. Something was wrong. As the minutes turned into an hour, Taylor's transmissions grew more erratic and desperate. He seemed to be leading the flight further out to sea, convinced they were over the Florida Keys. The control tower desperately tried to guide him back, but their instructions seemed to confuse him further. The last transmission from Flight 19 was chilling. Taylor's voice, faint and distorted, crackled over the radio waves. "It looks like we are entering white water. We are completely lost." Then, silence. The 5 Avengers, along with their 14 crew members, had vanished.
Section 5. Vanishing into thin air. The search for Flight 19 begins. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the airfield, the grim reality of the situation settled in. Flight 19 was missing.
The Navy immediately launched a massive search and rescue operation. Planes and ships scoured the area where Flight 19 was last reported. The search area covered hundreds of square miles.
Coast Guard cutters braved the increasingly rough seas, their searchlights cutting through the darkness, desperately looking for any sign of the missing Avengers. The disappearance of Flight 19 had sent shockwaves through the Naval Air Station and beyond. Families and loved ones clung to hope, praying for a miracle.
The Navy, determined to find their missing men, threw every available resource into the search. Time was of the essence.
Despite the extensive search efforts, no trace of Flight 19 was found that night. The search continued for days, then weeks, but the missing planes and their crews seemed to have vanished without a trace. The disappearance of Flight 19 was more than just a missing persons case. It was an enigma that defied explanation. How could 5 planes, flown by experienced pilots, simply disappear on a routine training mission? Section 6. Scouring the Seas, the extensive search and rescue operation. The search for Flight 19 was one of the largest air and sea searches ever conducted at that time. Hundreds of ships and aircraft combed a vast area of the Atlantic Ocean, hoping for any sign of the missing Avengers.
Search planes flew grid patterns, their crews scanning the ocean surface for wreckage. Ships, equipped with sonar and other detection equipment, searched the ocean floor. The Navy was determined to leave no stone unturned.
Days turned into weeks, and the initial hope of finding survivors began to dwindle. The families of the missing men clung to hope, praying for their safe return. But the vastness of the ocean and the lack of any concrete evidence made the task daunting. The mystery deepened with each passing day.
Despite their unwavering efforts, the search yielded no significant results. A few pieces of debris were found, but none could be conclusively linked to Flight 19. The Navy's official report on the incident was inconclusive. It stated that the cause of the disappearance was unknown.
The mystery of Flight 19 endured. Section 7. Unanswered questions, the unsolved mystery of Flight 19. The disappearance of Flight 19 remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in aviation history. How could 5 planes flying in formation simply vanish? What happened to Lieutenant Taylor and his men?
Over the years, numerous theories have been proposed, but none have been able to provide a definitive answer. Some believe that the planes encountered a sudden and violent storm, a common occurrence in the Bermuda Triangle. Others speculate that a catastrophic mechanical failure led to the disaster. The lack of any distress call from Flight 19 only deepens the mystery. Why didn't Lieutenant Taylor radio for help?
The most persistent theory, and perhaps the most intriguing, is that Flight 19 fell victim to the unexplained forces attributed to the Bermuda Triangle. This theory suggests that unusual magnetic anomalies, rogue waves, or even extraterrestrial activity might be responsible for the disappearance. While there is no scientific evidence to support these claims, the legend of the Bermuda Triangle continues to capture imaginations. Section 8. The Bermuda Triangle. Fact, fiction, or a bit of both. The Bermuda Triangle has been blamed for numerous disappearances over the years, but is there any truth to the legend?
Skeptics argue that the number of incidents in this area is no higher than in any other heavily traveled region of the ocean. They point to human error, mechanical failures, and natural phenomena as the real culprits behind these tragedies. Proponents of the Bermuda Triangle mystery counter that the nature of the disappearances in this area is unique. They point to cases where ships and planes have vanished without a trace, leaving no wreckage or distress signals. They argue that conventional explanations cannot account for these bizarre incidents.
The debate continues, fueled by a mix of genuine curiosity, scientific inquiry, and a healthy dose of speculation. The Bermuda Triangle, despite its notoriety, remains an area of intense research and investigation. Scientists and researchers continue to study the region, hoping to unlock its secrets and separate fact from fiction. Section 9. The enduring legend of Flight 19. A mystery for the ages. The disappearance of Flight 19 continues to fascinate and intrigue us even decades after the event. The mystery has been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and television shows. It has inspired fictional accounts, conspiracy theories, and endless speculation.
The story of Flight 19 has become a modern-day maritime legend, a tale whispered with a mix of awe and fear. The mystery of Flight 19 serves as a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. It highlights the fragility of human life and the limits of our understanding. The incident also underscores the importance of continuous improvement in aviation safety and navigation technology.
While we may never know the true fate of Flight 19, the search for answers continues. Advances in technology, such as deep-sea exploration and underwater drones, offer new possibilities for uncovering clues. The mystery of Flight 19 serves as a testament to the enduring human spirit of exploration and our relentless pursuit of the unknown. Section 10. The unforgiving sea lessons learned and a legacy of questions. The disappearance of Flight 19, while shrouded in mystery, taught the world valuable lessons. It highlighted the importance of improved navigation equipment and the need for more comprehensive pre-flight checks.
The incident also led to changes in pilot training, emphasizing the importance of situational awareness and decision-making in emergency situations. The legacy of Flight 19 extends beyond the realm of aviation. It serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea and the respect it demands.
The incident continues to inspire research and exploration, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the ocean and the forces that govern it. The mystery of Flight 19, like the Bermuda Triangle itself, continues to captivate our imagination. It serves as a potent symbol of the unknown, reminding us that despite our technological advancements, there are still mysteries that elude our grasp. The story of Flight 19, passed down through generations, reminds us of the enduring power of mystery and the allure of the unexplained.